But first at 4 today, we're getting a look at the widespread damage in eastern Kentucky after much of the area was underwater.
The challenge continues as many places start to dry out. Now many without power or water face extreme heat. Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear says emergency and first responders are prepared, that there are 8 stations set up in the area for cooling. The death toll stands at 37 from last week's historic flood. More than 400 people are living in shelters after losing everything.
When I was getting in my car, he said, "It's not pretty. I just want you to be prepared." And I said, okay. Well, I wasn't prepared.
WDRB's Conroy Deluge and photojournalist Zach Crabtree toured the devastation in eastern Kentucky. Today they take us to a creek that took out a bridge and trapped some in their homes.
We're staying in the Hardshell Caney area, and this is not a raging river next to me. This is Troublesome Creek, and it's going over a bridge that's blocking access to some homes even days after the worst of the flooding. And the only sign of the bridge you can see is the debris that's trapped by the guardrails. Now going to our right up the hill, the water got all the way up to that white house where that white car is in front of. That house belongs to Ed Southwood, who grew up in this neighborhood. He said he's never seen the creek come up this high. And he went from his house on Wednesday night up to the barn, up the hill from there, and that was just high enough for him to be out of reach of the water. And for 2 days, he had no cell phone service, no internet, no connection to the outside world, surrounded by water. And he came out and he emerged, and he was able to let his loved ones know that he was still alive. And he said he lost almost everything in this flood, including several important family buildings and his life, whether it's the church right there, Faith Bible Church, or the school over here. That's Old Caney Consolidated. It closed more than 25 years ago, but his parents bought the school. They fixed it up 3 different times after flooding, but after this time, he said they're likely not going to. And while he is sad about what's happened in his home area, he's a lot more heartbroken by the lives lost. He says 6 of his neighbors were killed, and this is a very small stretch of Breathitt County. From Breathitt County, Kentucky, Conroy Deluge, WDRB News.